What's up, guys? Hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. Good weekend. Hope you're watching the Olympics. I've been watching them every single day, pretty much. You watching them?
Yes.
Figure skating?
No. Don't do figure skating.
I watch figure
Boring to me.
skating. I can do everything they can do on the ice.
Alright, we're gonna videotape that. We got rinks around here, so don't say stuff you're not gonna follow up on.
Yeah, it didn't go good last time I tried to ice skate.
You said you can do everything.
I hurt myself real bad.
Well, that's a
Hurt my
chance
knee.
you're going to take doing a triple axel.
Oh, triple axel now?
You said you can do everything they can.
So we can do in dual? We can do dual skating, you know, with the hand straighten thing and the music?
I didn't say I could do it.
Whatever. So, anyways, so Super Bowl's over. Eagles won. Shocking. Well,
And whoever picked them must have been a genius.
yeah, they should have put money down in Vegas, whoever picked them.
I know, right?
Could have bought us some Buca de Beppo, too. Maybe get a sponsorship from them.
Maybe. Probably not, though.
I would be in heaven.
You can have one around here.
My diet would go out the window if we had a Buca de Beppo in my not.
And a Krispy Kreme.
And a Krispy Kreme, yeah. You just heaven. Perfect. Right there.
Yeah, just less than 2 months and you can have your fix.
I know. I'm probably gonna go there every day.
No.
I'm serious, probably every day at Krispy Kreme's at least. We're talking at least a donut per day.
We don't have to go there every day, just buy a box and there you go. You have it in your room.
That box will probably be gone by the first night within 24 hours.
Jeez.
Ask my wife. I don't play.
Don't play when it comes to those donuts.
So, McDaniels, he's, the new head coach or not the new head coach?
Well, alright, well, it's, kind of backtrack here.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm getting
Because,
ahead of myself. Sorry,
Well,
sir.
for one, we haven't touched on Super Bowl at all, so, yeah, it was exciting game, at least.
No defense.
Oh, God, no.
No defense.
No, the defense, it was, if you're a defensive fan, that was not your game. But as far as just strict entertainment, it was an exciting game. A lot of back and forth there at the end. Just when you think the Patriots are going to do their usual and, make this big comeback and win, and the Eagles do just enough.
Strip sack.
Yep. And then, quarterback controversy in Philadelphia. Nick Foles has a lot of fans now in Philadelphia bringing them a ring. So, most likely not. It's still probably going to be Carson Wentz's team that comes back.
Yeah.
But in Philadelphia, if Carson Wentz struggles even a little bit.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be yelling, "Put Foles in."
Yep.
They will literally yell that because their fans are savages there. They'll literally yell it probably.
Yeah.
It's a guarantee.
So so now Carson has to look over his shoulder
Yeah.
now and then.
He better be sharp. Sorry, bud.
Well, so if he does what he did, this past year, he'll be fine.
Yep.
But yeah, I just said that. So the Eagles now win their first Super Bowl champion.
After North Dakota got a ring.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if he's the first one from North Dakota to get a ring, but most notable.
Yeah, right. Most notable for sure.
Now, granted, as Carson Wentz, he was class act the entire way, supporting him. It had to bug him at least a little not to be playing in it.
Yeah, he wanted to play in the Super Bowl.
He has a ring, but it's not one he's going to display proudly. It's going to be one like, I was there, but didn't really play. So he wants to actually earn his ring. Oh, yeah. He wants to get back there and play and earn it.
Yeah, they could at some point.
Well, and heading into next year, and they're going to be one of the favorites. They're not going to have a lot of turnover on that team.
And they're still a super young team, for the most part.
For the most part, yeah. So, they got their main core is still going to be together. So, they could very easily, be right back into the, same position. So, see how that goes. On the other side, the Patriots, they're kind of turning into a little bit of a mess.
Hot mess.
And you got the whole situation with Malcolm Butler not playing a single defensive snap in the Super Bowl. Patriots saying one thing, him saying a completely different thing. And then after, Malcolm Butler denied everything the Patriots said, Tom Brady liked that post. And so,
So you like Malcolm Butler's post? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so Malcolm Butler, free agent, he's gone.
Yeah.
No way he's coming back.
No.
Not gonna have to. So he's gone. Then leading up to the whole coaching, Daniels getting hired. First of all, Matt Patricia is the new head coach with the Lions.
Right.
And he legit is.
Yeah, that's official.
Yeah, he didn't back out. He stuck to his word and actually became. Daniels on the other hand is like, yeah, I'll be the coach, and never mind. And so just the Colts put out an official announcement like, hey, he's going to be
they were ready
he's
to
our new
announce
coach.
him. Yeah.
Official press conference, blah, blah, and then not too long after that, another one comes out that says McDaniels backed out. Because the Patriots, made this last, backup offer. Like
aggressive offer.
Supposedly saying that he's going to be, groomed to be the next head coach there.
That'd be the only way.
Which, I mean, okay, you're going to be groomed to be the next head coach, but what time frame are you looking at?
Right. How long does he have to wait?
Are they saying it's hey, it's going to be within the next year or two?
Right.
Or is it, is there no time frame? What exactly are you looking at there? What? Good enough for him? He took it, and he is getting ripped mercilessly for it.
The other bad thing that he has is nobody else is going to hire him as a head coach after what he did.
Oh, no. No, he...
Either the Pats or he's going to probably be done coaching.
He burned every other bridge possible.
Yep.
So, I mean, because the biggest, one of the biggest things that a lot of people around the league are so upset about him about is he hired this whole staff to go with him.
Yeah.
And then did not tell him that he changed his mind.
Yep.
So he just basically left everyone out to dry.
Yep.
So, they quit.
Hey guys, have fun
they quit their jobs because they got this hired in a new one.
Yeah.
And then it's gone. Just like that. No warning. So now they're left without jobs.
Yep. Which
is, like I said, that's just a horrible way to go about it.
It's a dick move.
That is. And then there's I believe it was Adam Schefter that reported that someone's from the familiar with the Patriots organizations that they were kind of wanting to do that to the Colts to still stick it to them from Deflategate because apparently still hold some grudge for that.
I guess.
God, let it go! Holy
years ago. Already?
You guys won the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Shut up.
Yep.
Why are you still whining about that? I'm pretty sure everyone else has moved on from that.
I moved on from it.
You should have moved on from that because you guys got your Super Bowl. The year Tom Brady got suspended because of it. You're fine. Shut up.
Yep.
Move on. So I mean, if they're still holding resentment because of that, that's just pathetic, and they need to grow up.
What he said.
Yeah. But I mean, so then you messed up bad when your agent drops you. That's exactly what happened to McDaniels. Even his agent was like, ooh, nope, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. And I backed out of that. So that's how you really messed up. Because agents just don't dump people for anything. Because that's their meal ticket.
Yeah, they'll normally stay with them thick and thin.
Yeah,
not
and
that
like,
one.
ooh, no, because the agent knows you have no shot of doing anything now. It's like if the Patriots ever let you go, you are done. That's it. No other team is going to try to come get you because of what you just did. So, I guess like I said, if anything happens to him, he's done.
Just retire.
Oh yeah, or go to college. That'd be your only option.
Yeah, college is always looking for fresh new faces.
Oh yeah, he might not be able to get a big school, but a smaller school.
He's get paid.
He's gonna have to work his way back up if anything should happen.
Yep.
Earn that trust back and everything. So.
I got nothing. I don't know. I'm sorry.
So yeah, that's what happened. It's happened since the Super Bowl as far as those two teams go, and then kind of a former Patriot that got a payday from the Super Bowl even though he had no part in it. Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Got paid two ways. One, he just got paid from the Patriots for just being part of the team for the year and got a bonus from them going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then he got paid.
Yeah, he did.
So he is now the highest paid quarterback in yearly average.
Yep.
Which we must bring up. We ripped the Raiders for doing this exact same thing with Derek Carr.
And we turned out to be right.
And Jimmy Garoppolo, who has even less experience than David Carr, now is a bigger deal than him.
Yep.
So, did the 49ers make the right choice? I mean, did they go too big? Because, Jimmy Garoppolo has a lot of pressure put on him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A lot.
Oh, yeah.
Ford, he come in there, he wasn't making, much, so it wasn't as big, but now he just got paid like a top-level quarterback. Now they expect top-level quarterback play from him. So you're going off of 7 games.
Right. So I think if he's for sure going to be the face of their team, the franchise, a deal like that had to be made.
Well, because of that deal, he's going to be the face of the franchise.
And I think it speaks volumes for Garoppolo of how much the Niners struggled during the season. Then when he came in, they just started winning. Now, I don't know if that's to teams that didn't have that much tape on the guy, or he just played that well with those players. But we're going to find out. My big thing for Garoppolo this year is going to be, you find out the great ones from the elite ones when teams start to have tape on the players. They study the tape and they still can't stop them on a Sunday or whenever they play. That'll be a big question for me. I'm hopeful that the contract is not too much. I hope he doesn't dud like Carr did, because obviously I'm a Niners fan. But I think Garoppolo is going to work well with Kyle Shanahan. But then also as a real Niners fan, we can't get too excited for this, because there's still, let's be honest, we're still probably 2 more years out from a contending team.
Yeah. So, with David Carr's like, let's see, is it Derek Carr? David Carr?
It's Derek.
Derek Carr.
They're both D. As long as you get the D right, you're
David
okay.
Carr, Houston Texans. That was a while ago. Derek Carr, man. But yeah, same thing with him as Jimmy Garoppolo. You can't blame the player for taking the deal.
Yeah.
If someone's going to throw that much money in your face, yeah, you're going to take it. So it goes back to the team. It's like, did you overpay for him? Which, just going off of 7 games to give him that much money that's a risk.
Yeah, it's.
If he does, you're financially crippling your organization.
Yep.
So yeah, if he messes up, then you're going to look at a very extended period of time where you guys are just shot.
Yep.
So you hope for the 49ers' sake that it doesn't pan out that way that he does earn his money. Like I said, with him, there's going to be pressure on him now. Like I said, and there's a lot of expectations. Especially, you finished the season 5-0, so even that's going to put a little bit of expectations on him. And then, signing this huge deal, that's going to put even more expectations on him. Which, like I said, he still needs players around him.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I'm saying if he struggles this year, it's bad for him in a way, but if they don't put the right players around him, what do you kind of expect him to do?
To me, I still think they need some wideouts. So I think Pierre Garçon, like I said, he's good, but he is on the tail end of his career. So they still need some, wideouts.
I guarantee we'll draft some wideouts this year in the draft, probably.
Running back, Carlos Hyde could be gone. He's a free agent.
Yeah.
So, he can, go elsewhere, so that means, they'll have to find another running back to replace him.
He's the one I'm worried about, because his first year we actually stayed healthy, so pretty much the whole year he proved he can be a almost 1,000-yard rusher. But if you sign him, you have that injury proneness to him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you sign him and take that risk, or do we draft a young buck in the draft, and bring him up?
Yeah, that's thankfully for the 49ers, they do have still some cap room to play with.
Yep.
But do you take the risk of signing Hyde, knowing he is very injury prone?
He's extremely injury prone. He's on the field. He's great.
From the way most teams work nowadays, when it comes to that position, they are so very easily go and draft instead of sign.
Yep.
The running back position just isn't as highly coveted as it was, just because they break down so fast.
It's more of this league today is more of a passy-centric league, for
definitely.
sure.
Definitely pass-centric league, and like I said, just the wear and tear the running backs take on.
Yeah, look at Marshawn Lynch.
Mm-hmm.
He was a show of himself last year.
Yeah, that was a mistake for him coming back. It did not pan out well for him.
And it probably a big deal if it was the nature that he ran when he was with the Seahawks.
Yeah.
You know? I mean,
it's like Adrian Peterson as well. I mean, you can definitely see the decline in him.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, he's still good. I mean, he's no way.
He's not the freak like he was before.
Back. Oh no. Now, once he accepts his role as a changing back, coming every now and then,
third down guy or something.
Yeah, then that'll be he's not really a third down back because he's never been a catcher. He's never been one to catch the ball. So he'd be a first and second down back, and then you're coming out for third down, or even just a first down back. Like I said, he's gonna be one that's gonna be has to be interchangeable. During the game because he's not. Now next year, if he's still with the Cardinals, and then they have David Johnson coming back, that's a great 1-2 combination.
Yeah.
Because then Adrian Peterson, he's definitely gonna take a back seat. But I mean, like I said, that team is outside the running back. They're gonna be in rough position with losing Palmer and Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald is coming back this year, right? He said he's coming back?
I don't know. I can't remember. I know Palmer's gone. I know Fitzgerald was
for
talking
sure
a lot.
Yeah.
And so now if you're Fitzgerald with Palmer gone, do you really want to come back?
Well, right, because you're going to be in a losing season.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to come back and just put yourself through a pointless season?
Or do you try to...
And for what?
Right. Or do you try to go in the latter part, or you try to get on a contending team?
Yeah.
Do you want to ring that bad before you retire, basically? That's the question he's asking himself.
Yeah. To me, I don't see any way that he'd come back to the Cardinals just because it makes no sense. They're not going to be a contender.
They're in straight rebuild.
When you're on, probably like the last year of your career, do you want to just waste it away on a year like that? Which I don't think so.
Well, you're right in the sunset.
Yeah. You want to find, sucks to say, but you want to go to New England. For him, if he's looking for a ring,
that'd be the best shot.
That'd be the best option.
Yeah.
Go play with Tom Brady for a year. Give Tom Brady a weapon like that. Oh, jeez.
He's gross.
Yeah.
It'd be not fair.
So that's that's what you think about. And if I were him, I wouldn't want to. If it was my choice between to retire or play one more year with the Cardinals, I'd probably retire.
Yep. I would too.
So, yeah, we'll see what he does with that. And then speaking of a changeover coming off of football, going to basketball. Last episode we talked about the Cavs' dysfunction. Well, they just gutted that team out and starting fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, every big name outside of Kevin Love and LeBron James, J.R. Smith, is basically gone.
Mm-hmm.
So, Isaiah Thomas gone, Derrick Rose gone, Shumpert gone, Dwayne Wade back in the Heat.
Yep.
Which you gotta think this is gonna be his final.
Yeah, I was reading some articles and listened to his conference back to Miami, and he was kind of hinting that he was happy to come back to the team that started him and
to finish off his career. I mean, I can't imagine he'd play after the season. It's kind of a hint. It's like, hey, we're sending you back to Miami. You might want to kind of ride off into the sunset after this.
I thought that was a good. That was at least one good gesture for the Cavs to, potentially.
He wasn't doing anything for the Cavs, anyways.
They could have done anything like, hey, we're going to send you to the Nets. Have fun. But they sent him back to Miami.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was a nice gesture, and I'm sure maybe LeBron had something to do with it. It's like, hey, if you're going to trade him, let's do right by him and send him back there. So when you're sending him to Heat, it's not like, you're probably really worried about him hurting you.
Right.
Granted that, Heat are, they're going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But as a Cavs, do you really think that the Heat are going to challenge you?
Yeah.
And their eyes know it's still just Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Toronto, which Toronto is getting overlooked a lot.
Yeah.
They're
quietly
second
winning
seed
games.
right now, so they're being overlooked. But watch out for them. But so like I said, they gutted their entire team. And
they're young now.
Fresh. Yeah.
Young and athletic. They look good today.
They went from very old to very young.
Yeah.
And then today they beat up on the Celtics, so that's a good sign. Clearly they're gelling more.
They got Rodney Hood, they got Clarkson, they got, what's his name? Hood, Clarkson, Nance Jr., and I think they got some other person, but I was impressed. I mean, they look like a young, athletic, long team now.
Yeah. So with the other dysfunction they had, it's this was kind of Dan Gilbert's way. I was like, all right, we need to retool this because if not, we stay on this path. LeBron James is gone
for sure. Yeah.
And I still think, it's if I had to put money on it, I'd probably say he's still gone at the end of this year. But if they can make a run, now and get to the finals at least, I think that lessens the likelihood.
He said in an interview that he's happy right now with the direction the team is, but keywords right now.
Exactly. It's been one game. We gotta give this a little time to marinate and see what they do. Then thankfully for them, you got All-Star break coming up, so they get a little bit of a reboot.
Yeah.
But yeah, then after the All-Star break, let's see how they do.
Yeah.
This new look team. So
we're gonna find out pretty quickly what they're gonna do here.
Yeah, because there was also apparently they were also very close to bringing in DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah.
And Jordan was not happy.
No.
He wasn't happy that the trade didn't go through. He is not happy with the Clippers for, basically, about trading him.
Well, yeah, and then he offered Blake Griffin all that money, and he's with the Pistons now.
Mm-hmm. It was Jordan. Yeah, he's not happy with the Clippers for doing that to him because now he feels like he's not wanted. Which obviously, if they're trying to trade you, you're really not wanted.
No.
But that team that's full reboot mode now.
Mm-hmm.
Lob City's done.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's.
Also, Chris Paul, the Warriors are kind of on the struggle bus a little bit.
They are.
Saw that game when they played against OKC. OKC's looking kind of good right now.
Yeah, like the Warriors when they said they're struggling right. They know they're struggling right now. They're really looking forward to the All-Star break to get a break from everything. Get a both physical and mental break.
Yeah.
Which I think will be will do them well. And you know what? Don't be surprised if during the latter half of the season they start sitting players. Give them some extra rest.
I would see that, especially if they know that they're a lockup for the #1 seed in the West.
Now, granted, the NBA is going to hate hearing that because they're trying to get that to stop, but
it's going to happen.
Yeah.
The Spurs are notorious for it. Pop does it all the time, even during the season.
Yeah, and as the players get older, they need that more time. And if you're already setting yourself up well to be in the #1 seed, yeah, you can afford to take more games off. Give Durant, Curry, Thompson, and Green some breaks. Give them some extended period of time to heal up and rest up. So when it comes to the playoffs, they're fully charged, ready to go. So you can't blame them for doing that. Makes sense. Said it sucks for the fans that paid to go to these games to watch these players and they're not playing.
Yep.
Especially when they go to different cities and the price for the games get jacked up for these stars and they pay it and then they don't play. And it's like the fans get reimbursed that extra cost when those players don't play. So, and that's the reason why NBA is trying to stop that so the fans don't feel cheated.
Yeah, it's. So I'm very excited for the NFL offseason this year. There's a lot of new coaches were hired in places. A lot of players are going to be free agents this year. So Niners still have, I think, a substantial amount of cap space to play with. So I'm interested to see if Lynch will be aggressive or not, or if they'll draft all their players. I know the Packers got a new D coordinator too, so.
Oh yeah, they got almost an entirely new coaching staff. Which, one aspect of it is they got rid of the quarterbacks coach without consulting Rodgers, so Rodgers was a little upset about that.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna anger someone, that's not the guy to anger.
No.
So yeah, he wasn't very thrilled about them getting a new quarterback coach without consulting him. Granted, stuff like that happens.
Yeah, it's business.
Yeah. When all said and done, it is a business. It is when you kind of have to expect things like that are going to happen. And like I said, basically the entire coaching staff was redone. And everyone except the head coach is basically flipped. So, which I think they desperately needed. They needed that change. So we'll see what comes of that. But yeah, I think, like I said, defensively can't get any worse. So we'll see what happens there. But And yeah, Rodgers, he has 2 years left on his deal, so obviously you don't want to make...
Well, he'll be the next quarterback. It seems like QBs break their records every time they sign someone.
They're talking about, getting an extension done this offseason.
Yeah.
Which would be good. Just let's lock him in now.
Yep.
The longer you go, the more nervous us Packer fans are going to be. It's like, come on, you're too close.
Bring him back.
Oh, I know. It's like you don't want to see your best player hit the open market ever.
Yeah, I mean, I was getting nervous with the Garoppolo thing. I was one of those that, okay, let's just ink him. We know we're gonna get him. Just make it official. Go next area, whatever.
Yeah, so I didn't want to see that. You just want to get him locked in now and don't even have to think about it. And I mean, you kind of want to do it before any more deals get made, because every quarterback deal gets made now that's gonna be bigger than like Garoppolo. That's gonna be then what Aaron Rodgers expects.
Yep.
Next one to go is probably Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
We're talking about him then being paid the highest paid. So then if that happens before the Packers re-sign Rodgers, well, guess what? Rodgers would be like, hey, look what Cousins got.
Yep.
Are you saying that I'm on the same level as him? No, I'm way above him, so let's get paid like it should be. So, I know you, like I said, Packers, they want to get it done. They want to get it done sooner than later.
Yep.
Because every time a quarterback gets signed, that's just more money they're going to have to shell out.
Yep.
Which... yeah, granted, Aaron Rodgers should take any money he gets, but these quarterbacks also have to think the more money they take, that's less that the team has to spend
to
get players around them.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, these quarterbacks keep getting more and more money, but God, at some point there's got to be a cap to it because you're taking away so much from what they can spend
build
around
other
you.
Pieces.
Yeah, so I mean, give Tom Brady credit. He's taking pay cuts because he knows they got to have money to spend to get players around me.
Yep.
And
he's been smart with it.
And you have to hope that, your quarterback thinks the same way as that. It's like, I want a big deal, but I don't want to go too much just because I know that, I need receivers, I need running backs, I need offensive line, need a defense. So leave some room there.
Yeah, that's why I'm intrigued with the Garoppolo deal to see now they locked him up, so I'm excited to see where else are we going to go?
Yeah.
What
so
other pieces?
The next big thing for the NFL is the combine.
Make sure you watch it.
Then the draft.
Yep.
And the 3,000 mock drafts in between now and then.
Oh, dear Lord, help us.
That's the biggest reason why I look forward to the draft, just so I can stop hearing about these stupid mock drafts.
I don't watch them. I don't pay attention.
No, neither do I.
I don't pay attention until the night before. I pay attention to that mock draft. That's
like I said, it makes sense for mock draft right after the Super Bowl because then the entire thing is the order set up after the combine because that's your biggest look at the different prospects out there, and then like maybe one more time right before the draft.
Yep.
Other than that, everything else in between there is just pointless and stupid.
Agreed. Yeah.
And I mean, God, they are so wrong on so many of them.
Yeah, in one mock they had us taking a quarterback.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
No, not even close to accurate.
No. And you can never predict trades that happen and all that. And, there's gonna be some.
Someone's gonna trade up or trade down.
Yep.
Or just trade their pick in general.
Yeah. So yeah, got some excited off season. Baseball is coming up soon.
Yeah.
Cubs did just sign Yu Darvish.
Yeah, they did.
Got mixed feelings on. They needed a starting pitcher, which I liked that they got one. I was hoping they would just re-sign Arrieta.
Yeah, we talked about
just because I know what to expect from him.
Yep.
And the thing with Darvish is, he pitched great last year, but everyone's so hung up on those last start in the World Series where he struggled. And as a Cubs fan, I watched him dominate my Cubs in the NLCS.
Yeah.
I was like, so he can pitch well in the playoffs.
Right.
Because he had that bad game. So, like I said, they needed another starting pitcher. So they cleared up that hole. I don't know they're not going to get another one. But so they got Darvish. I mean, to me, that makes their starting rotation much better than it was right before then. To me, they need a closer. It's really not one out in the open markets. That'd be one they have to trade. Which I'm getting really annoyed because the past few years they've just been trading for these 1-year closer deals. Like, come on, let's get one steady in there. Last year's Wade Davis. The year before that was Roldis Chapman. Neither of them are on the team anymore. Like, let's get one that's actually there and stays there. So I have to worry about it because it's an important position.
Yeah.
So now, it's been a very slow off season. Now everyone's kind of okay. So the first dominoes to fall How's that now going to affect the rest of them? Because it's been dead. And players have been talking about possibly boycotting spring training until all these 100-some-odd free agents get signed. Yeah, it's rough. And it's not the thing baseball wanted. Because after having such a successful World Series now, there's just been all this talk about such dysfunction between the players and owners now. And they've been going so well without having any. Now because of this, you got to think, are the players asking too much? Because a lot of these players are represented by Scott Boras, this superstar free agent. GMs are getting smarter now. They're not throwing all this terrible money out to sign these players, these big name deals. They know it's look at the past few teams to win. Astros, Cubs, Royals, they've built these players up, these young players. It's not going out and shelling a bunch of money out to get these big name prospects. So GMs are getting smarter. Yeah, the players aren't going to like that because they're not going to get that same big deal, but well, that happens.
Business.
Yeah, they're correcting themselves financially because they can't keep shelling out these big money deals. Plus, everyone's looking forward to next year when you have Bryce Harper, Manny Machado, two big giant names coming out free agent, and they are going to demand a lot of money.
Probably sports record-setting deals.
Oh yeah, definitely. Bryce Harper's going to get paid record-setting money. So yeah, that's what everyone's kind of looking. All the other teams are kind of looking for. They want to spend some money now, but they want to make sure that they at least have an opportunity come next offseason. But we'll see. Maybe they don't get that big deal. Maybe GM's like, ugh, I don't want to commit that much money. That's like I said, as a GM, it's smart. You don't want to commit that much money to one player because then what are you going to do with the rest of them?
Right.
Okay, we spent $400 million on Bryce Harper. Okay, we got no one around him because we can't afford anyone around him. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, baseball starts relatively soon.
Yeah.
Pitchers and catchers reporting in a week, and you got some spring training games starting in a couple of weeks here. So yeah, and basketball getting the All-Star break next weekend, and
North Carolina beat Duke on Thursday. Just want to let everybody know that.
March Madness is coming up soon. The only time worthy of watching college basketball.
Oh, I've been a nerd this year. I've been watching it hard.
Never watch it until March Madness, and I create my bracket that gets torn up in a week.
Yeah, I have nothing to say on the brackets this year so far.
And then you got All-Star break for basketball, then getting their push to the playoffs.
Yeah.
NHL, March Madness, baseball starting, so getting a little bit interesting time of year now. So
Black Panther comes out on Friday too. Make sure you go out and check that out.
We will be out there.
Yeah, those of you that go, it might be a surprise at the movie. You never know who's gonna show up.
It's true. Well, we will be there, like usual. Subscribe, YouTube, like us on Facebook, leave comments, questions, anything.
Of course.
Sure. So, yeah, everyone, have a good night.